Welcome back to another episode of the Glory Hunter Career Mode in our farewell season. We are in Spain after last season winning the Coppa Italia and the Europa League with Italy. We failed to win the Serie A with Atalanta. We are now in Spain looking to win La Liga in the Copa del Rey. We are in our second episode of the season. If you missed last episode, go back to it, go watch it. You can see the most insane free agent I've picked up that's not a regen on this game so far this year, not just in this whole series, but this entire year of FC24. We started off against our former club Atalanta in the Super Cup. Obviously, Barcelona won the Champions League. We won the Europa League last season with Atalanta. We played them, we beat them. We played the first game of the actual league season. We played them, we beat them 3-1, and then I quick simmed and just got through the rest of the transfer window with no business going down. We remain a perfect 3 out of 3 so far this season. In this episode, we have Athletic Bilbao to kick things off. We probably won't play them. We also have our Champions League group in which we have Bayern Munich and Benfica, and then obviously Club Brugge as well. So a very hard group there. We also have Atletico Madrid in today's episode as well, and in fact we might just go straight down to the Club Brugge game, play Atletico Madrid, and then maybe play, depending on how these two games go, these two league games before Champions League, we might play Real Betis, or we might just go all the way to the Benfica game and have two Champions League games in today's episode. If you are enjoying this series, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. The support has been crazy, at least when the time of recording this. I'm not going to lie, I record the whole Italy in advance. I'm recording the whole Barcelona in advance. It's getting hot, so I got to start recording in advance because it's once we get to summertime, it's honestly going to be unrecordable where I'm currently sat at. So go in advance and do things. Vitor Roque, his first player of the month this season. Surely probably not his last either. Can remain a perfect 4 for 4. Not perfect, but still not undefeated. Manan scoring an 82-minute equalizer will drop our first 2 points of the season to Athletic Club. Quick sim in the game now against Osasuna, and we get back to winning ways with a Vitor Roque winner in the 82nd minute this time. Koundé also on the score sheet in the 34th as we win this first game of the episode on simulation. First Champions League game of the season, and it's against Club Brugge, the easiest of the 4 opponents, the 4 teams in it, the 3 opponents, I guess, technically. We have the strongest possible starting 11 to try and kick things off, and the most strong possible start ever. Let's get to it. Van Ecke and Juglala, and it's a save by Ter Stegen. Club Brugge putting us under the cosh early, and it's still going to be with Club Brugge. The shot that time is awfully off target. Down to Rasmus. Rasmus has Vitor running with him. He's going to find Vitor, and Vitor's going to find the back of net. Of course he is. And Barcelona take the lead against Club Brugge. And it's 1-0 for Barcelona. Van Ecke and Ter Stegen with the save. Ter Stegen with the double save. Out for a corner. Can we create something to end the half on Apollo? Pedri, Deco, Rasmus over the top for Odegaard. First time hit, because why not? We'll go halftime up 1-0. Andre, that's a vital interception from William Saliba. Now Zaire on the counterattack. Zaire, he has Roku, he has Odegaard, he has Højlund. Odegaard finds Højlund in space, and Højlund will find the back of the net, and that might be his first goal of the season. At least I scored with him, obviously. Didn't score with Atalanta, didn't score in the Mallorca game because he didn't play in the Mallorca game. He scores now against Club Brugge to double the lead and give us a little bit of breathing room that we probably don't deserve, in all honesty, because we have been absolutely dreadful this entire game besides the 2-goal moments. And that's going to be Odegaard's last involvement. That's also going to be Deco's. Not Deco's. We're going to go ahead and take out Pedri. We'll stop Pedri. And then we are going to go ahead and rest Alphonso Davies, as well as resting Vitor Roque as well. We do have a big game against Atletico Madrid in a couple days' time, so we'll let some players rest up. And Vermeeren will take it. He got it, so he'll take it. And then we'll try and volley with Ferran Torres. That's not too bad off the mark. Into Tillman. He could also foul Ferran Torres. He wasn't offside. Malik Tillman. Can he get his first goal of the season? Yes, it can. And the score sheet's not going to say exactly what's happened this game, but a 3-0 win is all that really matters in the win there. The win. That word is all that realistically matters. It's not a win that we might not deserve. We've had a couple more moments since scoring that second goal. Obviously, they had to open up that little bit more to try and get a second, or first to get that second. Yada yada yum. We're up 3-0. We probably don't deserve a 3-0 win, but I think we definitely deserve the win because they do have possession of the ball. They're just not creating chances with it, if anything. Zai Emery, is a ref going to let me go again? I got the ball in my own half, +2. Zai Emery crossed in. Hoyland down to Ferdinand Torres. 4-0. What the hell with goal difference? Does goal difference matter? I don't know, but it will give us a little bit of confidence going to that Benfica game. At least it will give us the most confidence now going to Atletico Madrid game as well. And we'll have our first big game of the season. Looking at the league table before we get into this game against Atletico Madrid, it's looking like we might have to actually play Real Betis too instead of going to Benfica. So it's looking like a double league game episode instead of double Champions League. Real Madrid are struggling to kick the season off. They was last season's champions, finishing in first. Atletico Madrid finished in second. Barcelona finished in fifth, which thankfully they won the Champions League, because if they didn't win the Champions League, we would actually be at Atletico Madrid. We might have even been at Real Madrid. I know I did a Real Madrid series. That's why I didn't want them. I wanted Barcelona. We got Barcelona. It fits the storyline, especially with Vitor Roque, who has actually been on a tear. How many goals does he have this season so far? He has 9 goals in 7 games. That is absolutely insane. Let's get into it here against Atletico Madrid. This is their starting 11. They have a back 5 consisting of Molina, Laporte, Merino, Hancho, Lino, a midfield trio of Rovella, Labatka, Sarr, and Samuel Griezmann as their strikers. We are again going to go with our full string team. If it's not broke, don't fix. And here is Pedri now. And Pedri into Hoyland. Hoyland now, he'll get past number 2. Can he get past the goalkeeper? Yes, he can! And Erasmus has the first goal of the game. It's 1-0 for Barcelona. Jan Oblak couldn't save that one. He did get a touch to it. At least it looked like it, but it could not keep it out, and it finds the back of the net, and it's 1-0 for Barcelona within the first 10 minutes here. Erasmus. Corner comes in. Hoyland, it will fall for him near the back post. Well, near the back of the thing, but not really back post. It's still now. Nope, never mind. It's Gallo into Hoyland. Hoyland might be able to hit him on the counterattack. Use your pace to abuse against Hancho. And Erasmus Hoyland, he has Roku, but you're going to take it himself for the second goal of the game. And Erasmus is on to a first half hat-trick almost. It's 2-0 for Barcelona. We hit him on the counterattack. Back 5 to back 4 to back nothing. Sarr into Lino. Can they get a consolation goal before the half ends? Not a consolation goal, opening goal before the half ends. And the answer is no. We go into the second half here, up 2-0 with Rasmus on the hat trick. Alphonso Davies is reckless with his slides now. And it's Samuel into Joao Felix. Saliba blocks the first one. It falls for Samuel. Ter Stegen with another save. He was offside. We go ahead and take off Vitor Roque for Ferdinand Torres. We bring on Tillman on a cam for Zai Emery, and we push Odegaard to that center mid role in which Zai Emery was at. Gallo, Pedri, Rasmus, who's still hurt. Rasmus gets taken out. It's surely a red card for Merino. It is a red card for Merino, and Atletico Madrid are down to 10 men now. That touch, though, from Rasmus was beautiful to get past him. Fortunately, he's a little bit cocky about that, and we have an 18-year-old on the ball for a free kick. And that is game over. A 2-0 win over Atletico Madrid. We now take on what is top of the table, Real Betis, if they are still top of the table, Real Betis, to end the episode off. Thankfully, his Rasmus injury isn't too much of a concern. He's only out for 5 days. I still think he does miss the Real Betis game in a couple days' time. He will miss that game. We still have Lewandowski here. He didn't get sold. All the deals kind of broke down. So, honestly, he might just stay here for the rest of the season because why not, I guess, realistically. But, yeah, here we go. Real Betis are now sitting in second. They drew another game, their last game they drew. So, they sit in second. Real Madrid are back up into 5th. They're obviously not too far off the marks. It's time to take on second place Real Betis. Obviously, unchanged starting 11 besides the fact Hoyland is obviously off for Ferran Torres, and Lewandowski is going to get onto the bench for the first time this season, and we are going to go ahead and drop Martin Odegaard. We are going to drop Martin Odegaard, and in fact, we're not going to drop Martin Odegaard. We're going to drop Zai Emery. He doesn't deserve to get dropped, but the game's the game. Into Vitor Roque, into space. Vitor Roque, cross in over the top for Tillman, and Malik Tillman gets the mark rolling early here against Real Betis. It's 1-0 for Barcelona, 4 minutes in. Vamos. So he is our loanee. So he shouldn't be playing this game, but hey ho, it is EA. They don't care. Malik Tillman out wide to Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres in his natural role there as a winger. Ferran Torres now into the box as a striker, looking to fancy chip the keeper. Didn't work out. And Gallo will win that ball. Pedri will head it down to Tillman. He'll find Martin Odegaard. And Martin Odegaard from distance will have a woeful shot. Avias, Koundé now on the ball. Koundé will get it back, and Koundé is still going. He has Ferran Torres alongside with him. He's going to look to try and find him because he's not a natural attacker. But Ferran Torres is, and Ferran Torres finds a backer in net, and Barcelona are up 2-0 here against Real Betis in the first half. Last kicks of the game. Pedri, fake cross. Now real cross. Back post for Tillman. Trying to end it how we started this game. It don't matter. It's a 2-0 win against Real Betis. And we'll extend our gap at the top from Real Betis. But we have another second comer. Not quite sure why they didn't play Gabby Vega from the start. But hey ho, who knows? All that matters is we pick up 3 points once again. And we keep our unbeaten streak alive to kick the season off. Martin Odegaard has work to do. That's all I got to say. That is about all I got to say for this episode. Martin Odegaard has work to do. We are 5 points clear off of Real Betis. When we come back next episode, we will have Mr. Benfica. We'll probably play Girona, and we might play Bayern Munich, and we might actually not play Girona. We might play Benfica, Bayern Munich, and Real Madrid. It might be an absolute grueler of an episode tomorrow, but it's one that I'm definitely looking forward to. So go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, and we'll be back here on Thursday, probably actually. Until then, peace out.